structure here. Get the idea and move. Okay. So it's morning, it's the beginning of the week, and a great way to get in flow is by clearing out the energy blockages that we may have, which points to the Drew Yoga energy block clearing sequence. So let's take the feet generally hip-width distance apart. And we have the spine erect, but we're not all locked out here. We're not all stiff. We're just nice and even, smooth here. And just let your breath move in and out, smoothing out. And then just allow it to get a little deeper, and then a little deeper, and a little deeper each time you inhale and exhale. Start to feel that energy already. Breath is moving, opening up. All right, soft knees, soft hips, hands to the thighs. And we're going to really start to open up, flowing through, arms back, inhale up, and then exhale forward. So remember, this is a soft cat and cow. Opening up the breath. Think about anything that's in the way of your energy, letting these movements help to clear that out. And one more time, landing with the hands on the thighs, hold here, chin tucked, roll up. And return to standing, inhaling and exhaling. Scooping energy side to side. So the right palm's up and we lean right and scoop, lean left and scoop right and left. So just this gentle repetition helps us just to stay in flow. And the next time you go left, you'll be even, so we'll stop there, bringing the hands back to the thighs, and we'll all meet back here whenever you're ready. Knees are soft, hips are soft. Exhale, and then as you inhale, right arm comes back and forward, and left arm comes back and forward. And the next time you have twisted to the left, you'll be about even. So come back to center. Okay, start to feel the energy. Just close your eyes for a moment. Take a nice deep breath. See if you can feel the energy moving through. And we're going to open up the legs and hips now with some simple steps forward and back. So starting on the right, arms up, foot forward and back. Forward and back. Also helping to further open up the shoulders. They should feel pretty good after this practice. And then bring your feet back together and start on the left. Just flow right into it. And then bring your feet back together and step to the top of your mat. Okay, now we find mountain pose, so more intentional. Things are more engaged. Fingers are spread wide and palms are facing forward. Inhale and exhale. And then float the arms up, inhale, and swan dive, gentle swan dive. Go ahead and bend your knees and hips again. Bring your hands to your thighs, hips back, look forward, and then bring your hands down, and we're stepping back to a downward facing dog. So we want to be comfortable in this dog. It's the first dog of our practice. Fingers are spread wide, feet are hip width distance, and you can just bend one knee and then the other, walking it out a little bit. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's gently bring the knees down, sit off to the side, and find a nice, easy seat, Sukhasana here. So if you are good with your legs crossed, cross your legs. If you prefer to have your legs straight in front of you, do that. We're just having a nice, easy seat here, grounding the hips. Inhale and exhale. And let's revisit a mudra that we did last week, a hand position. Left palm up, right palm rests on top, thumbs together, the Dhyana mudra, concentration and focus. And remember, in this position, anytime you feel your concentration start to slip away, you can press your thumbs together to remind yourself to come back. Just revisit your intentions, right? What seeds or seeds did you plant last week? During the new moon. We're nourishing them today. And then go ahead and release your hands to your knees. So a beautiful flow is just a very simple circle. Take yourself forward in space and then to the right, back to the left and forward. So through simplicity and repetition, we're finding flow. And the next time you're forward, just hold there and take your circles in the opposite direction. And start to notice what's opening up for you here, what's moving, how are things feeling. And the next time you're forward, just hold here and then sit up. Okay, go ahead and bring your feet to the mat. We're going to make our way down and come into water wheel. Yay, special treat. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll down, roll down. Beautiful hip opening here. Nice move that we're going to repeat several times. Bring your right knee in. Point your toes, bring the leg up, flex your foot, right leg down, knee in, point up, flex down. Just keep going. And the next time your right knee is in, just hold it in. And then we'll reverse that. So flex your right foot, flex out, point up, knee in. Out, up, and in. Just keep going. And the next time your right knee is in, just hold it in, hug it for a moment. And switch sides. Left knee in, point up, flex down. Knee in, point up, flex down. Keeping the breath smooth. There's no struggle here, just opening the hip. And the next time your left knee is in, hold, flex the left foot, flex out, point up, knee in. And then you keep going. And the next time that left knee is in, just hug it in for a moment. Add your right knee. Okay. Now we're going to sit on the hands and do a double water wheel just one time. See how that feels this morning. Both knees in, point the toes up, flex down. Good morning, core, knees in. All right, let's try it in reverse. Flex the feet. Legs out, point up, knees in. All right, now your choice. Either we're going doubles or you're going individual. So we're going to go 3 right, 3 left, or 6 doubles. Ready? Knees in, point up, flex down. Knees in, point up, flex down. This is our third one, so if you're doing single leg, switch now. Knees in, point up, flex down. 2 more. And 1 more. And hug the knees in. All right, so same thing here with the reverse. 3 and 3 or 6 doubles. Flex out, point up, knees in. It's out and up and in. Out, up and in. Out, up and in. 2 more. And 1 more. And hug the knees in and rock from side to side. Okay, the legs could be a little straighter here, and you hold on to your hamstrings and rock from side to side. Whatever feels better to you, inhale and exhale. All right, so we got that core a little bit engaged here, right? We said, yep, here we are, core, right? So let's come to hands and knees. Wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips here, okay? And we're going to engage the core a little more. So let's start by rolling through the foot and loosening up the ankle. Take the right leg back, tuck the toes, press through the heel and roll over the foot. So we're pressing and rolling, right? Loosening up the ankle and releasing the back of the leg a little bit. And then come back to hands and knees and switch to the left, forward and back. All right. So if your knees need extra padding at any time, fold up your mat. If your wrists are uncomfortable, you can work on fists here, okay? You can also work against the wall, right? So always your choice. We're going to take the right leg back with the toes tucked and take the right fingertips forward. So the left fingertips forward. So the left arm is long, the right leg is long, gaze towards your mat. Lift your right leg, lift your left arm. Tap it down. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Lift and tap down. Now take the right arm out to the side, left arm out to the left, and back, and right arm out, right leg, woo, it's early, and release. Oh, did that make any sense? I hope. Sort of. Sort of. Okay, we're going left leg back, right arm forward, And we lift and tap and lift and tap. Now to the side, left leg, right arm, and forward, left leg, right arm, and forward, and release. So we're going to do that one more time on each side. Right leg back, left arm forward, lift, tap down, and lift, tap down. Right leg out, left arm out, and center, and out, and center, and release. And then we take the left leg back, right fingertips forward, lift, tap down, and lift, tap down. Then the left leg goes out to the left, right arm to the right, and forward. One more, and forward. Bring the hands down, and find a nice child's pose. Okay, so in this child's pose, with your forehead resting on something, whether it's your hands, your fists, or your mat, revisit your intention. And then find your way into a downward facing dog. Down dog, here we go. Inhale and exhale. And then just take a nice little walking meditation, bringing your feet to your hands. Hands to the thighs, hips back. And look up, half lift, exhaling, forward fold. And then float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. Okay, so a major flow that we do a lot is the sun salutation. And with a little crescent lunge added. We're not going to add on a lot because remember, it's simplicity and repetition leading us to flow. So let's come to the top of the mat in mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. So we'll be doing basic sun salutation, knee down crescent lunge. And remember, in your crescent lunge, you can always fold up the edge of your mat to make your knee more comfortable. Okay. All right, so here we are, mountain pose. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, gentle swan dive here. Hands to the thighs, half lift, hands down, stepping back on the right knee comes down, float into your low crescent lunge here, knee down crescent lunge. And then bring your hands down and come into a knee down plank. Going to bend the elbows, strong chaturanga all the way down. And a little cobra, shoulders toward the ears, down the spine, look up. And release. Finding your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. As the right leg comes up, right foot steps forward, left knee down, flow into knee down crescent lunge. Bring your hands down, lift your back knee, tuck those toes, and just step forward. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Okay, we're going to be doing that same thing starting on the left. You can always choose to do a knee up plank, but I'm just going to be cueing knee down plank, just to keep things a little more gentle and allow us to just focus more on what we want to think about. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, hands down. We step back with the left knee down, flowing into crescent lunge. And then hands down, knee down plank to chaturanga, flow into a cobra. Release, downward facing dog. Left leg up, right knee comes down as that left foot steps forward, knee down, crescent lunge. And release. Tuck your back toes, lift that knee, step forward, half lift, forward fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Okay, we're going to do that again, okay? Starting on the right, second time starting on the left. Try not to be so concerned with what pose am I doing. Just try and flow through it, okay? So, mountain pose at the top of your mat. The body really knows what you're expecting of it here. So don't let the mind start to take over. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, hands down, crescent lunge on the right. Nice and smooth. Hands down, plank. We're staying knee down. You can do knee up if you want to. And chaturanga into a nice little cobra. Flowing back to downward facing dog. The right leg comes up. Right foot forward, knee down into crescent lunge. Your left knee is down. And the hands come down as you lift your back knee, step forward, half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Finding mountain pose one more time, okay? You really know this, so just focus on yourself here. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan. Half lift. Take it down. Left leg back. Low crescent lunge. Hands down. Plank. Chaturanga flows into a cobra. And that takes you to down dog. That left leg floats up and then steps forward, right knee down, crescent lunge. If you're going at a slower pace, go at a slower pace. Do not worry about it. Hands down, knee up, back knee up, and step forward. Half lift, forward fold. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And bring your hands by your side. Find your mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. Can you feel the energy flowing through? Yeah, take nice deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Ooh, shake it out. Okay, so we're going to flow in and out of balance pose now. Yay, all right. So let's have the feet hip width distance. Inhaling and exhaling. Remember, when we forward fold, you don't have to go all the way down if that's not you today. You can go here or you can even stop here, okay? Just think about what's best for you at any time. All right, here we go. We're in mountain pose. Float the arms up, inhale. Swan dive down, and as you come up, take your right heel up. Swan dive down, and as you come up, take your left heel up, right heel is down. Swan dive down, and as you come up, lift both heels. Yeah, there's a little challenge. Swan dive down, heel or knee on the right. Swan dive down, heel or knee on the left. And swan dive double heel. And that's it. You're going to keep going at your own pace. Right heel, double heel, or right knee, left knee, double heel, or mix them up. Any way you want to do that, just flow through your balance. The next time you have double heel, you'll be even. And just allow yourself after your double heel to return to mountain pose. Feel the balance moving through you. Feel the energy. Feel the flow. Always take your time. We'll meet back here. Inhale and exhale. So that was a nice little moving balance. Now we're going to move and hold. So it's going to be the same thing, but when you lift your right heel or knee, you're going to hold it longer. So float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Remember, only go as low as suits you right this moment. And then right heel or right knee up and hold. And release. And on the left, inhale up, swan dive, left heel or left knee. So you're going your own pace here. You might not be all in sync. That's great. We're finding our own flow. And then bring it down. And this time it's double heel and hold. And we return, both heels down, standing. Okay, let's take the legs wide. We're going to do a warrior two flow. Turn the right toes forward, left toes in at an angle. We're setting up for warrior two. The right heel is, your right knee is over the right ankle, directly over the ankle, and tracking, the knee tracks through the center of your right foot. Your left foot's at an angle, pressing strongly into the earth, and hips, shoulders are over the hips. Whew. Take the arms out to the side. We're in warrior two. Arms are even here. Inhale and exhale, gazing past the right fingertips. Okay, so we're in warrior two here. We're keeping the lower half of the body steady. The upper half of the body moves as we take the back hand down, left hand to the leg, right arm up. Reverse warrior. Arms out to the side. Right elbow bends, side angle, left arm up. And again, so it's warrior two, reverse, warrior two, side angle. And that's our flow. So take it and make it your own. Warrior two, reverse, warrior two, side angle, and just flow through it. Again, moving at your own pace. After your next side angle, just come back to warrior two and hold. Okay? But don't skip anything to get here, because we're holding in warrior two. Gazing calmly past the right fingertips. And then hands to the hips, all 10 toes forward. Hip creases are here, so we're going to put the index fingers in the hip creases here. Inhale, look up, and exhale, just fold halfway here. Just want to find where those hip creases are. Make sure we're folding from the hip creases and not the waist. And then come back up to standing. Inhale and exhale. All right, now we're going to go down as far as you want. Inhale the arms up. Once again, folding from the hip creases, float the arms out and down. The hands either touch the mat or your legs, it does not matter. Take a couple of breaths here, then bring the hands to the hips, come halfway up, take a breath, and come the rest of the way up. So we tend to pause there, your legs are still wide, just so we can take that interim breath and get the body kind of used to being upright again from being down. Left toes are forward, right foot's at an angle. Right leg is super strong. Left knee bends over the ankle, knee over ankle, knee through the center of the foot, hips, shoulders over hips. Okay, arms out, gaze calmly past your left fingertips, warrior two. As we move toward that same flow, right arm down, left palm up, reverse warrior. Warrior two. Elbow bends, arm up, side angle. We'll go through it one more time together and then you'll be on your own. Warrior two. Right arm down, left arm up, reverse. Warrior two. Left elbow bends, right arm up, side angle. And then just keep going. Find your flow. What pace is best for you? It doesn't have to be the same pace all the way through either. Say you find yourself in a side angle and you're like, this is the best side angle I've ever felt. Stay here. Take a few breaths until you're ready to move. Just keep going. Warrior two, reverse, warrior two, side angle. And after your next side angle, we'll all meet back in warrior two. So we're staying here, so you just finish what you were doing. Gazing calmly past the left fingertips when you get back to warrior two. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's take the hands to the hips. And if you want to try this, just take a big step forward with your back foot. Bring your legs together that way. Or you can always heel toe your feet back together. Okay, so we're coming to the top of the mat, making our way back down to earth. Starting in mountain pose, strongly engaged here. Close your eyes and just see the energy flowing through your body. All about flow. And we're going to work our way back to a nice down dog. So inhale the arms overhead. Swan dive. Knees can bend in swan dive. Doesn't matter. Then half hands down, and just step back into a downward facing dog. If you would be happier in table, come into table now. Okay, so down dog here, and if you're in table, your hips rock from side to side. If you're still in down dog, bring your big toes together, knees to one side, hips to the other. Knees and hips, knees and hips. Or just hips if you're in table. And then go ahead and bring your knees down, sit off to the side, and take your legs forward, seated mountain pose, nice and strong. Nice strong seated mountain pose here. Inhale and exhale. And gently release. Okay, we're going to do a little flowing through forward fold, a very soft forward fold. So float the arms up, inhale, and then just gently melt forward. Don't worry about where the hands go. They land where they land. You're in a soft forward fold, feeling release. And then roll your hands up your legs. Okay, we're going to come back to that nice soft forward fold, float forward, and just start to scan your body. You want everything to release here, so if something feels like it's pushing, pressing, striving, just see what you can do to soften that feeling up. And then roll your hands up your legs, bend your knees, and with the hips at the center of the mat, gently roll down. That way the head is still on the mat when we get here. Knees are bent, feet are hip width distance apart, arms are by your side. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take a nice long stretch, legs long, arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, draw your knees in, and then point and flex your feet. Circle the ankles one direction and the other. And bring the feet down. Knees are still bent, hands by your side. Gently close the fingers and open them. And then add a little wiggle to those fingers. Give the hands a really nice little refresh here. And then circle at the wrists one direction and the other. Hands down by your side, and gently let the head move from right to left, side to side, gently releasing the neck. Take your head back to center and scan the body as you find your final relaxation position. So you want to scan, see if anything needs to adjust, wiggle, move. Decide if you're going to have your knees bent or legs straight for final relaxation today. And as we move into final relaxation, we're going to take 2 nice deep breaths to just settle us onto the earth. So inhale through the nose. And as you exhale gently through pursed lips, let your body just release onto the earth. And one more time, inhale through the nose. And as you gently exhale, releasing onto the earth, move into your final relaxation. Begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Allow your breath to deepen. Gently invite movement back to your body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, stretch your arms and legs long. Exhaling, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And then coming up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.